For all we talk about here, we've ignored the elephant in the room. Car-f***ing-toons. Cartoons and animation are everywhere, and they're so easy to produce now that it seems like they're threatening to eat every other genre. There's a lot of varieties on a lot of different subjects, but come on, they all look exactly the same, even to the kids watching. But there's something interesting about that, because in mass entertainment, there are no coincidences. So why do cartoons all look the way they do? Well, it turns out that these things have a way of evolving. The ones with the best emotional effect survive, and their traits get copied by others, until they all share them, even though most of the people making them can't even tell you why. And here, cartoons are in a form that works the best for being enjoyable to small children. And this works in a couple of ways. First, as anyone who's ever seen a mall Santa knows, small children have much lower standards for what they'll believe. Their brains are less adapted to everyday life, so their entertainment doesn't need to resemble it as much for them to believe what they see. So, while for adults, believability is a difficult hurdle for a story to pass, for kids, almost everything passes it. Likewise, kids take in new life lessons far more often than adults do. The most classic life truths are already new and interesting to them. So the originality of a story's idea doesn't matter. So in both the believability and the ideas, almost everything that kids can see is essentially tied. And that tie is broken by other things, mainly the immediate visual appeal of what they see, specifically bright colors. On top of that, that style of visuals works another way, because young children have a much more active sense of fear. If you're big or strong, then you're not easily scared because you can deal with any dangerous situation more easily.
Does it smell like chloroform to you?
But they're small and less capable. This means that their entertainment will work best when it goes out of its way to avoid any signs of danger. This is why kids shows take place in bright daylight, where there are fewer predators, and open backgrounds where it's easy to see what's happening, and things have rounded and soft edges. And the characters themselves have overwhelmingly friendly expressions, and large eyes and childlike proportions, making them seem like non-aggressive peers. And smooth skin, showing that they're healthy, as well as relaxed muscles, showing a complete lack of anger or physical force. For contrast, check out this fan art. It's computer generated and colorful, but it probably doesn't quite feel right. Because in this case, Professor Farnsworth has sickly skin, his expression is unclear, he's leaning forward potentially aggressively, his muscles are tight, and the background is a bit dark and closed off. Beyond those, the classic lessons that cartoons do offer are always clearly drawn. In later stages of life, we're stimulated by the challenging of our beliefs, but children don't yet have those beliefs. They're in a vulnerable state where they're still building their worldview, and any challenging or ambiguity will actually scare them away. So, when we put it together, we can see the basics for almost everything you see in children's entertainment. And through this, we can see that people need and respond to different things at different stages of their life. And by recognizing this and playing into it, children's entertainment can keep helping them to have fun and learn about the world. Thanks.